Hello, hello, hello. Let me just turn off my little desk fan there, considering it was making a fair bit of noise. Chat, hello! Hi, hi, hi. I am 30 minutes late. There is a good reason for that. I mean, I got a bunch of stuff to talk about since it has been a while since I last streamed. I streamed last on Wednesday, the prior week, where we did League of Legends Smash or Pass, which was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing that. And then I took a break from doing a stream this Monday and also last Saturday. And to kind of go into some details there, chat, it's been a struggle in real life recently, and I have been dealing with it the best I can. It's kind of a number of factors of me trying to change my lifestyle a bit to kind of cope with some of the more recent, my recent job loss. So I've been doing a couple of things to deal with that stress and the anxiety based around it. So I kind of came to the conclusion that the Skies of Arcadia streams weren't really doing it for me right now, and I don't want to play a game that I'm not going to be getting into. So basically, chat, Skies of Arcadia is on indefinite hiatus until I feel better, until I want to play it. But yeah, there's that, and then there's also the thing that just happened now, which, not gonna lie, has not helped my anxiety. I recently, just today, chipped the back of my front tooth, and it is not good. It's not painful. If it was painful, I wouldn't be streaming today. But it is uncomfortable, and I have to have an emergency appointment tomorrow to get it fixed. Now, this is worth noting, chat. I haven't been to the dentist in years. I haven't needed to go, I felt, since I have been fine for the most part, health-wise. I've had no tooth pain, really, but I have needed to check up in a while. I've kind of been putting it off because of last year and all the anxiety surrounding that, but I can't put it off now because I just chipped the back of my tooth, so I have to go in and talk to the dentist, which I'm not looking forward to. It's a common thing where you get nervous about that kind of thing. Welcome in, Danska. So I'm fine, chat. I'm not like at a point of a mental breakdown, let's just say. But I won't be doing a longer stream for this. It'll go to 7, and then we'll go and raid Maelstrom. But yeah, it doesn't. There's no pain. Again, there's the occasional bit of uncomfortable enough tied to it, and I might occasionally slur my words because it has affected my talking a bit. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. I might not do the stream on Saturday, chat, if I have to do if the emergency dentist appointment is more thorough than I think, and then I think it's gonna be very thorough, to be honest. Then I'm probably not going to be around on Saturday to want to do the stream. So that is that, chat. It sucks. No one likes going to the dentist, and I know they're not going to judge me for my lack of going there, but it has been a thought at the back of my mind that I have not dealt with. I was going to do it at the beginning of last year, but an accumulation of factors led to me not choosing to do that. So basically, I was kind of like, nah, no, I can't do this right now. But we're here, chat. We're here not to talk about that. We're here to have a nice evening. So let us talk about what we're going to be doing tonight, which is Resident Evil Deadly Silence. So this is a DS game, a port of Resident Evil 1 that was released for the DS, and is apparently pretty good. Now, there's a reason why we're playing this. We're playing this because Resident Evil 9 is coming out. It's coming out tomorrow. Fucking tomorrow. On the same day as my emergency dentist appointment. That's just great. What a great day for that to come out. Literally, my own Requiem is occurring tomorrow. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. Oh, we got ads, so I'll sit here for another 3 minutes and just ramble for a bit. But yeah, Skies of Arcadia will come back, chat. I don't know when. Like, again, I want to feel a bit better for that, but I will continue doing stuff. I don't know if I am going to do a full recording series of Requiem. I kind of want to just enjoy that game and not have to worry about the recording process. But I also might take a different approach to the recording process and not worry too much about commentary and just playing the game. So we'll see what happens with that, chat. But there's not going to be a part 2 to this. This is going to be a one-off stream of this game because I don't want to over expedite certain things. And I'll probably keep this intro in because it'll provide some context as to why I sound a little bit different. But no, yeah, that was a fun experience today, dealing with that. I don't know why that happened, but I suspect that it's going to be an interesting time tomorrow. Alongside that, yeah, we got Deadly Silence today. The reviews for Resident Evil Requiem have come out, and they have been very good. Excellent, in fact. People are calling it the best Resident Evil game since Resident Evil 4. Which is pretty great, which is pretty crazy, considering, like, I thought that Village and 7 were quite well done as well, and so with Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 4 Remake, the fact that it is the highest rated one since 4 is very surprising to me, because while I liked how the game looked in the trailers, I wasn't entirely won over yet, so I'm curious to see what the actual experience is going to be like when I get in there myself. Because like I said, I wasn't won over by the story or the setting yet, but considering how little they've likely shown of it, I think that might be intentional. But yeah, chat. It's going to be a good game, I think. I think Capcom have kind of found a source now they need to do with Resident Evil to kind of make it engaging. Obviously, we have that Resident Evil movie coming out soon from the Weapons director, Eggers, I believe his name is, which is going to be very good, I'm sure. Considering he has complete creative control over that, I'm sure it's going to be a very good movie. But, without further ado, how about we get into this and play this silly, silly little game, shall we? And moving over to the cinema screen. Yes, I have a little overlay set up for this, chat. Look at this little overlay. Look how nice it is. Do that, and then full screen. There we go, chat. My cursor is here. I don't really want my cursor to appear during this game, but it's got the OG intro on it. Has it got like the intro from Resident Evil 1? No fucking way. I bet it does. I'd love that. I don't know if it does, though. But yes, I never followed Resident Evil series from the beginning. It has some level of continuity to it. Mainly, you just need to know the characters, Damska. Resident Evil DS. I didn't click the game. Oh, I said DS! Also don't know if you guys can hear it. Oh, no, it's doing a tutorial. Hold on. Give me a second, chat. I want to make sure you guys can't see the window capture. Not the window capture, the capture cursor. There we go. Lovely. Right, so I need to get my controller for this. This is part of the Flower Suffers series, chat. If you don't know what the Flower Suffers series is, I did a series last year that was me going through Ninja Gaiden and Shinobi, the first 3 Shinobi games and the first 3 Ninja Gaiden games. I also did Bloodlines, Castlevania Bloodlines as well, and I thought, why don't we bring that back this year for the celebration of Requiem coming out? Now, again, like I said, this stream's going to be a little bit shorter just because I had a dental emergency before beginning. But let's get into this, shall we? Can I start the game, please? Okay, here we go. Chat. So we're doing Rebirth mode. Basically, Rebirth mode is the same game, the same story as the original Resident Evil, but it has remixed puzzles that are designed for the DS. So we get to experience that, like microphone puzzles and touchscreen puzzles. That's the likes of that. It is worth noting as well, in terms of timeline, this game came out before Resident Evil 1 HD came out, the Dreamcast game, or the GameCube game. So this is before they completely changed the story and added new elements. So this is literally the original Resident Evil 1 for the PS1, but remade and ported to the DS. Which is interesting. So, yeah, chat, we need to choose who we're going to play as. We're going to play as Jill, or we're going to play as Chris? Jill. a very easy decision to make. I cannot wait to get here. Fucking this voice acting. Is it the OG voice acting? Is it got Barry in it? I hope it has Barry's voice actor. Are we gonna get the cinematic? I have no idea.
Alpha team is flying around the forest zone situated in
No, we're not gonna get the original intro cutscene.
Patriots Bravo team, who disappeared during the middle of
Raccoon City. That's the setting of Resident Evil Requiem, chat. God.
Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of.
Do you think I should play the GameCube version? It is on Steam. Damska. You don't have to play it on the GameCube. It was ported to Steam, and it's very good. It is the best version of that game and one of the best Resident Evil games.
Look, Chris.
I wonder. No, it is the original cutscene. Oh my god! We get to watch this in all of its glory, chat. I didn't realize we were gonna get to experience this. I was wondering how I was going to do the overlay for this game, considering. Oh, look at them! Look at Barry! Look at Wesker! I think it is in black and white, but in the actual version of this, like Wesker has like really dyed yellow hair. I remember there's Chris. Fuck's sake. Oh, I'm so happy we get to watch these stupid cutscenes. I can't believe they ported them over. That's Paul from Tekken. No, that's Albert Wesker. That's Albert Wesker. I remember people were theorizing that Wesker may return in Requiem, but like, they do realize that is a Chris villain, not a Leon villain. You're more likely going to have Salazar return than you're going to have Wesker return in Requiem. There was also people rumoring that Nemesis was going to come back, considering he didn't really die at the end of the original game. He sure as hell fucking died at the end of the remake, though. You shot a railgun into his jaw, and he exploded.
No! Don't go!
9 out of 10 zombies prefer Wesker's. Wesker is iconic, Gibbs. Oh, Gibbs, sorry. I called you Gibbs, lad. I'm sorry about that. I'm not at 100% today, chat. I'm still, you know, going through things. But I'm here. I'm here to do this, chat. I pulled myself out of my stupor to give you Flower Suffers and Deadly Silence. Maybe I just shouldn't talk. Maybe that's how I can deal with it. I just don't talk. It is called Flower Suffers and Deadly Silence. We'll do a 10-minute period chat where I did not speak in the stream at some point. To be fair, not the worst thing that happened today. Oh no, the worst thing that happened today was me chipping the back of my front tooth. That was the worst thing that happened to me today. I haven't been to the dentist in like ages, chat. I've been really bad at it, and I'm fucking stressed out of my mind. Oh god, this intro, I forgot about this. You can't even see the fucking info text because how pixelated it is. It's like spaghetti. There's his fucking hair! Look at it, chat!
Resident Evil.
I broke a toe today, so we're both in the wars. Oh god. Honestly, I'd rather have broken my toe than broken my back of my tooth. Again, there's no pain, chat. It's just discomfort. I don't know what it is. Oh god.
Wow. What a mansion.
I'm so happy.
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it. Don't open that door.
What?
But Chris is...
Dead.
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill.
Just want to point out that this, alongside Silent Hill 1 chat, they were made at a time where you could only have a certain amount of dialogue, like on a little bite, apparently. So you couldn't have these characters make complete sentences. So sometimes when they'd have to say a sentence that was longer than 1 byte, they would have to combine 2 pieces of dialogue together, which is why it sounds so disjointed. It's also the same in Silent Hill 1. It's why they're like, Jill, don't open that door! Blood! Okay, we're here, chat. We're in the game. Also, I'm not controlling anything. Right, so let's work out what's going on. So as you can see, I have made the executive decision to make the bottom screen bigger than the top screen because I think the top screen is only used for maps. So I didn't think it needed to be bigger than the bomb screen. Chat, this overlay isn't insane, but I'm very happy with it. I like being on the back of this big old boy. I don't think we're going to be encountering a tyrant in this game, but we'll see. We might be encountering one of these lads. Okay, so X is sprint. Chat, I have never played this before, so I do not know the controls. Fun fact, you know, this is the only version of RE1 non-HD that I've played. Damn. So you didn't get to experience the fart basement music. Oh my god, is it in this game? It could be. Chat, there were 2 versions of Resident Evil 1 when it came out. There's the regular one and there's the DualShock version. The DualShock version, for some reason, has a different, like, soundtrack. And, like, it has really bad music in it.
What is this?
What is it?
Blood.
Chat, why is the blood green?
I'll be examining this.
I almost beat it on a train journey. Imagine if you did that with like Resident Evil 0, that would be very thematic. Wanted to say that that might be a setting for something somewhere. Oh my god. Oh, chat, the controls are fucking inverted. Wait, X is cancel? That shouldn't be the right button for that. Oh, look at this! We got first aid spray. We got combine. Man, there's not enough handheld Resident Evil games. Or at least the ones that actually count, there's not enough of them. Barry is investigating. Barry is investigating. Okay, well, let me go find the zombie, which I believe appears in this room. I have played this game before, chat. I have played the original Resident Evil 1. Which I still think is a good game, even though, like, it's not as good as the remake, obviously. I still think this game is very well made. I mean, obviously, it spawned an entire franchise. And as we know, today, Requiem. As I mentioned before, chat, I'm still on the line about if I'm going to record Requiem. I'm still not feeling great, and I don't want to ruin my experience of that game if it means I'm going to have to, you know, focus my time elsewhere, but we'll see. We'll see what I do. Oh, yeah. You know what freaked me out the most about this cutscene? It wasn't like the zombie. It was how fuzzy the cutscene was. I don't know what it is about it, but it really freaked me out. Just, like, is the zombie, like, slowly turning around at, like, 14 FPS? I want to say it might be the select button while playing to get to the options, but I'm not 100% sure.
What is it?
Watch out!
Barry, it's a zombie!
Take care of this.
Oh, nice job. Bleeding green blood.
What is it?
It's a zombie.
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Ah. Microphone sensitivity. I haven't got the microphone turned on, chat, so... Why the fuck is X cancel? Why can't I make A cancel? I mean, I gotta get used to that, I guess. I kind of want to keep the blood green. Can we make it a more exotic color? No, I can only choose between red and green. Okay. They probably put it on green so they can get past the rating board, and then they were like, whoop! Hot pink? Yeah, exactly. Hey, are you following me? Don't do that. The map is really cool. I like that. I like how the map works in this game. Getting to see your progress on the top screen is neat.
Wesker!
Oh, it's the cutscene, chat. Maybe you, the master of unlocking, can figure out how to get out of here, Jill. Right, there's a typewriter here, chat. There's no time to check it. What are you talking about? Fucking save the game, Jill! Have you tried opening the front door? We will not be doing that, because that will release the dogs into here. I played the original game before. I've got to search this hall first. Okay. Now, I believe Jill has increased inventory space.
Find anything, Jill?
Wait, it brings the dogs in. I thought you just get a cutscene. Maybe it happens in the remake? I don't know.
I can't figure it out at all.
But if I do it and the
me
dogs
too.
come in, I will be blaming you,
Now it's
Maelstrom.
Wesker's time to disappear.
Oh, God.
I don't know what's going on.
Well,
Honestly, my tooth chipping, it
Let's
might
search
have
for
been
him
the worst
separately.
thing to
I'll
happen
check
before a
the dining
stream
room
like
again.
this, chat.
Okay.
Because this is meant to be a high energy stream. But, like,
This mansion is gigantic.
I don't want to damage my tooth
We can get
further.
into trouble if
So
we
I'm
get
like,
lost.
what do I do, chat?
We should start from the first floor, okay?
I mentioned before I should just
Jill,
not talk during a
here's the
stream
lockpick.
and just have a
It might
TTS
be
on
handy
instead.
if You, the master of unlocking, take it
Ah,
with you.
there it is! As long as I don't say any
Thanks.
words that involve me
Maybe
putting
I'll
my
need it.
tongue against my front teeth, I'll be fine. Teeth. Teeth. Okay, I can't say t
If
sounds,
something
chat.
happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time I'll be there.
Right. Well, let's check the front door. Let's save the game first before doing that, shall we? I'll have some ink ribbons. I wish we had more games of Barry in them. Well, you'll be getting to experience that, this October, Maelstrom. He lives. Technically, I am... I might not be alive tomorrow. I think my dentist is going to kill me, chat. I am terrible when it comes to hygiene in the teeth department. I'm pretty good at everything else, but I haven't been to the dentist in years, chat. I'm really bad at it, I know. You can scold me all you want, but like, especially the last year when my anxiety's been really bad, I haven't had a chance to do it. So tomorrow will be the first time I've gone in about half a decade. So that'll be fun. Why does it look like you're hiding this man? No, I'm hiding from him, Gibbs. I'm hiding from him. Like, he doesn't see me. Look. I'm here. I'm here. Doesn't know I'm here, Gibbs. Look. I see. I hadn't been to the dentist in 20 years until recently. Fucking hell. Okay, you have me beat on that account. I can see you going, let's go Sparkles. We need to redo 2 of your fillings, otherwise it's great. Yeah, I think mine might be a little bit more difficult considering my teeth are very disjointed. And I still have a bracket from when I went to the orthodontist about 3 years ago, chat. My dentist washed his hands of me due to having 8 fillings in one day. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it, but also the dentist practice that I go to is actually really fucking good, and they're very supportive. So I don't mind going there and having a chat about it. Like, the thing is, you got to remember, chat, especially with all this, like, when it comes to this, like, they know about people who don't do this. So they'll be fine. Fingers crossed anyway. I mean, I'm still stressing about it because I've got all this other shit going on right now, and this is not something I wanted to add to the pile. But here we are. Ah! It is just a cutscene. We'll do it again. Too dangerous to go outside. So I think Barry just gave me a lockpick. No, he didn't. Wait, what? How do I open doors then? God, I do not remember anything. Oh, you can skip the door transitions? Oh, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck? Whoa! Whoa, what's going on? Yo! I have to go next week to get the second filling redone. Not looking forward to it, honestly, but I'll take a filling over the hiking as that shit was awful. It leaves a green circle on the ground, chat. Nothing unusual. A beautiful oil painting. A woman drawing water. Right, it has been long enough, chat, for me not to remember the order of the puzzles in this game, chat. So we're gonna just push this and get this map. I forgot about the fucking first-person knife segments. I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought I was gonna be fighting. That better not be how I kill all zombies in this game. I want to actually experience the game. Resident Evil 1, Deadly Silence. I better not be killing all zombies in a first-person QTE sequence every so often. I mean, I guess it's good one good way of saving ammo. Maybe you, the master of unlocking, can climb this stepladder, Joe. Jill, climb the fucking ladder. You idiot. Maybe push it a little bit closer. There you go. And then go over here. And then push it back a bit. There you go. Good old tank controls, chat. Who would you rather be, the master of unlocking or the master of tiny pockets, aka Chris? He does have very small pockets. Oh, there we go. Oh, it tells us where the save room is. Well, that's useful, I guess. We don't really want to go back there anyway. I do believe there is a zombie around this corner. Hello? Yeah, I'm not gonna fall for your fucking tricks, my guy. He was feasting. He was enjoying a nice sandwich. He wanted to have a Jill sandwich, but that wasn't gonna happen. I wonder if we'll get to that cutscene. I don't know if we will, chat. Like I said, we're not gonna go in too long today. You have used a lockpick. Okay, well, I believe dogs jump through this window in this game and birds do it in the remake. No! 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 They give me 2 first aid sprays at the beginning of this game? My lord. It's locked. A carving of armor. I'm not going to remember that. Oh, what the fuck? Nice. Oh, it tells you when your health is amber with the map glowing. That's a nice little touch. I like that. Yeah, I'm trying to get out of here, game. Nothing useful. Is it this game or is it Resident Evil? Is it the HD one which only has one toilet in the entire mansion? So I've been avoiding pretty much everything with spoiler reasons, but I have heard that RE9 is apparently fucking excellent, so that's exciting. Yeah, I mean, again, I mentioned this during the intro, but I didn't expect Resident Evil 9 to be not be anything crazy, chat. I thought it looked fine from the trailers, but I was a little bit off-put by the Leon stuff, and I was like, I don't know how you're going to balance these two elements, but apparently they have done that. It's also a bit longer than Resident Evil Village. It's apparently like 15 hours, so that also makes me excited, because I will take my sweet time with that game. This is a weird room. Wait! This is the Jill sandwich room! That's not happening. Maybe you, the master of unlocking, or the master of gets forgotten about after Resident Evil 5. Oh, that's a nice feature, by the way. Something that was added in this version of the game. Aim assist. You thought that was a thing only in the remakes, chat? Nope. It's always existed. You took like 6 bullets. Thought there were more than 3 there. No, that's the wrong button. Do I not have a knife? I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen in this room, chat. Oh my god! No, I don't want to be a sandwich! I don't want to be a sandwich! Barry! Barry, save me! Chat, do I actually need to do anything here to make sure I don't fucking die? I don't remember. Okay, there we go.
What's going on?
So he didn't look Barry's help. He's on the toilet. Oh, for fuck's sake, Barry. That's the only reason why he came over here. Is because on the toilet.
The door won't open.
Also, the ceiling's coming down, Jill. Maybe mention that first.
I'm gonna kick this door down.
This is the only helpful thing Barry does in the entire game outside of give me the lockpick.
That was too close.
Here we go, here we go.
You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right.
Absolute cinema.
Barry, thanks for saving my life.
This is why this version of the game, this is why you shouldn't play as Chris.
But Barry,
Because you get this,
didn't
you get
say
Barry.
You're going back to the dining room to do some research?
Why are you
on
speaking
earth
like this,
are you
Jill?
here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now,
Oh,
let's get back to
Barry,
searching
I'm
for the
sure you
lost
won't
captain and
betray
Chris,
me
shall we?
later. Me and Barry,
you, Barry.
best of
Yeah.
friends. He was fucking shuffling, chat. Holy fuck. Give me a second, chat. Apologies, chat. I am back. I just had a lengthy conversation with the dentist to talk about the thing tomorrow, and I am back to continue for the next hour and a bit. Might go a little bit longer. We'll see. Again, I don't want the stream to be too long. But let's continue, shall we? I've just been sitting here outside of the Jill sandwich room. Luckily, nothing bad has happened to us. We haven't been attacked at all. Right. We were going the other way, but there were zombies in here, I'm pretty sure. Could use a shotgun? I kind of want to save the shotgun for scarier monsters. Oh shit! Ah, fuck, I'm not ready yet! I'm not ready! Boy, Baron, welcome in. Welcome to the stream. I'm not ready for the knife combat. It wasn't knife combat before! Ah! No! Don't do it! No! No! I have not been in here in forever? How am I meant to avoid that? Follow age. I don't think I've got that set up. Oh! What the fuck, game? You can't put more zombies! 31st of August 2018. Oh damn, it has been a while. They can and they did. They made me fight zombies in the QTE sequence, and then they put more zombies in afterwards. Penises. I gotta do the Jill sandwich scene again. Oh man. Oh, time to speed run through it, I suppose. 2018? Was I even streaming in 2018? I don't think I was, Boy Baron. Oh, here we go. I don't know how I'm meant to avoid that. I followed you days after I got into high school. Presently, I'm now graduated from college since almost 2 years ago. Congratulations on your graduation. That is an interesting situation of how time could just fly. Just need a job now. I feel you. Don't you worry. I feel you with that. Job hunting is definitely a thing that is on my mind constantly. But yeah, it depends on your field, but I'm hoping you get a job pretty easily. I hope that for anyone really in this current day and age, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah. No, Jill. No. Maybe we'll do a sequel stream to this, maybe. I was thinking of just like doing like a little bit of this and then doing when I was searching for SCP Secret Laboratory streamers? Did I stream SCP? I don't remember. I did play a bit of that when that game came out, but I don't remember streaming it. The fuck? Maybe I was watching someone and they followed me? God, I don't remember that at all. Jill? Oh god, the controller. Oh no, this is the worst time for this to happen. Uh-oh. Nope, hold on. Chat, the controller's running out of battery. Do that. There we go. Plugged in. That should fix the problem. Oh no. What's happened? Game? No! Oh fine, I thought the game crashed. Oh my god! Hi Canty Maya. Yeah, maybe I don't think I was streaming SCP Secret Laboratory, but I definitely might have been playing it. I hate how this fucking controller doesn't connect when I have it plugged in. Chat, this is okay. Like no. Really, controller? We were gonna do this right now. Of all times, we're gonna throw a fucking fit during this stream. This has been a fucking colossal failure on my part. Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna see if I can fix it. Okay, go here. Controllers. Up. Okay, down. Left. Right. Start. Well, this is certainly a mystery lore now. Yeah, you guys don't know what I'm playing. I'm definitely not playing a video game right now, at all. Okay, that might have fixed it. Apparently the bindings... Uh-oh. What's going on? Why can't I move? Jill! Oh, fuck's sake, the controller's fucked, chat! I don't know what's going on. There's fucking zombies right here. Oh. God damn. I don't think God wants me to stream today, chat. Like, not only did I chip my tooth before beginning this episode, the controller is now not working. I just had an extended talk with my doctors. Is this a sign? Should I not be playing this? I don't know how I'm gonna edit this episode, chat. Well, I guess I'll keep this all in, because why not? Right. I got a bone to pick with you, controller. What the fuck? What the hell just happened? What? Why is it changing the... Oh, controller. I don't know if you're here, Maelstrom. You might be having dinner right now, so you can't answer this question. But an 8-bit Do controller, when it's plugged in, should still fucking work, right? Oh my god, it's just breaking. God. I know. Unexpected issue. It keeps randomizing the buttons. BA, that, and then LYS. Okay. It seems to be working now. For how long? No one knows.
Resident.
Why has it done this? The fuck is this issue? Okay, there we go, fixed. Right, we're gonna work now? Okay, chat, we can finally play an hour and a half of this game. Thank God for that. Jesus Christ. I have got to put T on at 6, but that'll take like 5 minutes. So I can do that quite easily. Obviously, I'm not going to want to stream this on Saturday because I want to play Requiem. But I don't know. I maybe we'll do a. Wait, did you drop something? What was that? Did you drop ammo? What the fuck? You get ammo for completing a QTE sequence without dying? Well, that is that's wonderful. I'm not going to complain about that. Oh, we're getting ads. Getting ads as soon as the issue fixed itself. Is he like see-through? Why is his like insides red? No. Oh, why did you take 4 hits? Also, nice ass. Oh, Jill! Jill kicked his fucking head off. What the hell? I didn't know you had that kind of strength in you. Yeah, but so do I expect any legacy characters to appear in Requiem outside of Leon? Maybe Ada, considering we haven't seen Ada since 6 either. But like, I don't know. I did see a good post someone made that all the good Resident Evil games, all the critically acclaimed ones, have Leon as the main character in them. And notably, they talked about 6 and were like, well, Leon's not a main character in 6 because that's technically got 4 storylines in it. I mean, what is a main character in 6 then? Considering you play as Leon the most in that game. I would call Leon one of the main characters of Resident Evil 6, which is the worst Resident Evil game. So I don't know. I don't think I agree with that. I think just because Leon's not in this game is not a badge of quality. I think, in fact, it's quite the opposite, in fact. That, like, the badge of quality in a Resident Evil game is based on who's fucking making it. And in the case of Resident Evil, did I go in here? Oh, right, yeah, this. For fuck's sake. Get off me. Did you blow off his hand? We are going to have to heal already. I think we can take one more hit, and then we can heal. That way we're not going to waste one of the first aid meds. No, but the guarantee of quality in a Resident Evil game is the people making it. Not the fact that Leon Kennedy is a character in it. Maybe Leon being in it means they believe it to be a quality enough game to have their iconic character in it. I don't know. But, I mean, Village wasn't bad, and I had Chris in it. And that's kind of making Resident Evil 7 out to be a bad game too, which it isn't. Resident Evil 7's great. Admittedly a bit of a short game, but it's still fantastic. Oh god, I hope we're not in that era where people are going to start ragging on 7 just because Requiem's so fucking good. Nice. I kind of wish you'd started at that kill though, so I didn't have to waste the ammo. Right. Heading on through the door. Oh no! Jill! What are we going to do? Okay, can I speed this up? Is there a way to speed this up? Hold on. Give me a second. No, because I'll lose the... Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna see if I can find the thumb buttons I can use to play this with. Rewind is Shift R. Wait, I have rewind in this? Oh, fuck. I have rewind in this, chat. Okay, fast forward is tab. Okay, well, we got a rewind button. Oh, no! We gotta watch this iconic scene again, chat. I planned to die on purpose so that we could watch this again.
Oh, Barry!
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost.
Why wasn't
a
Oh
chip
Barry
sandwich.
subtitled?
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going
Let's give this
back to the
cutscene.
dining room to do some research?
Oh, I can. We saw the important part of that cutscene, chat, which was the Jill sandwich part. I think I just unequipped my gun. So let me just get this straight. You won't know it's a QTE sequence until you enter the room. So you might, like, not be ready for that. So, and then you have to deal with the zombies that were in the room already to deal. That's fucked, game. That's really fucked. Oh my god. 4 bullets left. I hope the last guy here requires a bullet to die. No, I've only got 4 bullets left. Never mind. Good job, Joe. There's another one in here, though. Whoa! Please die. Okay, now we're in trouble. Fuck. This is such a waste. No, kill and die. Okay, now we do need to heal. I'm hoping we'll find some bullets in here. Or a little chest. God, I forgot how weird this game is and how, like, barren some of the rooms are. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. Am I changing the colors? I am changing the colors. I'm very confused. So we're changing it to orange? That worked. Is it swapping it around? Oh, wait, hold on. Well, that didn't solve it. The green needs to go to that. So let's swap that. Okay, that's it. I figured it swaps the colours around. And then do this. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. Will you take the red herb? Yes, I will. Thank you. Anything else in here? The chemical. I'll have the chemical. I love the weird pixelated graphic it has. That's very cool. This is such a cool game so far. I thought, whoa! Whoa! I feel like Neo in the Matrix right now. What the fuck? Why? Okay, let me grab the let me grab the herb outside. In fact, let me also grab the herb that was in the other corridor. And then I'll head back here. I've recently taken a new approach to video games, chat. I don't know if this is the same for anyone else, but I no longer write stuff down note-wise. Okay. Why are you here? Oh, there was a zombie still alive in that corridor, I remember now. I no longer write stuff down when it comes to notes, because I find it far better, a far better use of my time is just trial and error. It kind of takes less time a lot of the time, because in a good video game, when it comes to, like, you know, progression and puzzle progression, they usually design their game in a way where you'll always be on the right course if you're following the game's logic. In the case of, like... Oh, no. Fucking this. Okay, hold on then. Let me get ready for it. I don't know how I'm meant to avoid that game. Oh, you're not dead. How is Deadly Silence treating you? I don't like this. Michael Patterson, I don't like this. This is a bit of a shit mechanic. Because I can't kill them before they... I can't stun them before they bite me. It's unavoidable damage. What the fuck? They're not dead? I better get something good for that. Yeah, I know. No, 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 no. Come on. That is definitely a bad mechanic. I don't like it at all. It's mean. I definitely saw you shulking around the corridor there, Mr. Zombie. You're not going to be able to avoid me for long. I forgot what burn attack was, chat. They did it. Wonder if they increase my chance of getting a headshot if I'm on lower HP. It's locked? A carving of a helmet. Wait, what? This is the door I went... No, okay, it's this door. Also, I thought they put save points on the map. I guess they don't. So I don't know what that orange room is over there. Is that my objective? Is that where I'm trying to get to right now? This is the pinnacle of survival horror, chat. This fight here. Me slowly putting these fucking items in my inventory. It may not look like it, but this is what peak performance looks like, chat. I say that with, like, critical HP missing. Oh, I love the little text it puts. That's really cool, because it actually shows what the display would be on a typewriter. That's really cool. Right. I'm in caution right now. I don't really want to be in caution. So, let's deal with that, shall we? By not dealing with it. I'm sure we'll encounter some manner of HP item on our journey through this area. It's always good to not carry too much items. Resi inventory management, the absolute peak of survival horror value. You say that, but I fucking love it in Resident Evil 4. Remember that video game that came out like a couple of years ago that was like called like Save Room? That was literally just you sorting out the Resident Evil 4 like suitcase like inventory. I love doing that in that game, and apparently they brought that back in Requiem. So get me in there, coach. I'm ready to oh no. Oh no! Jill! Jill! Woo! I remember I played that, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's really good. I've played so many different variants of Resident Evil 4. Chat is generally one of my favorite video games ever made. That game alone is enough for me to say that Resident Evil is one of my favorite IPs. Because, like, the thing about Resident Evil 4 is, unlike every other game that came before it, they combine just enough elements of combat, puzzles, exploration, and even this cheesy story in such a way that it's infinitely entertaining. I love the suitcase mechanic. I think they actually did a better job of that in the remake. I still prefer the original just because of how iconic it is, but the remake is not bad. And like I said, I've played so many different variants of Resident Evil 4. I played the VR version. I played Separate Ways. I played both versions of Separate Ways, both remakes. I played the Wii version, which has an entirely different combat system, basically. I remember there was a mod pack I played a while ago. I've done a randomizer twice for the original game. It's one of the few games I actually have a fair bit of knowledge for, and could probably play and beat in probably under like 8 hours, I'd say, maybe 7, if I have a good day. But it's the sort of video game that's just endlessly entertaining, and I will never get tired of. I much prefer the RE4 remake for the tone, if nothing else. I question that argument though, Maelstrom, because I don't think the story has ever been a prerogative for the devs, or should be for the fans either. I love how stupid Resident Evil 4 is, in the same way I love how stupid Silent Hill 1 is. Because while Silent Hill 1 has interesting horror elements, its story is very stupid, and the dialogue is bad. Same with Metal Gear. Holy fuck, Jill! Let's rename it to the Head Popper! Oh my god! I got a little tired of how stupid it was in the original by the end. I will give you this, I do think the remake has a better story just because they make Ashley an actual fucking character. But outside of that, I think that Resident Evil 4 original is better. I just prefer how it's paced. I think the remake's good, and is actually longer than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to get Resident Evil 3 treatment, and half the game was going to be cut out, but no, they kept everything in it for the most part, and actually added some more botany books. About medicinal herbs. As you may know, there are many plants that have medicinal qualities. Since ancient times, humans have been healing wounds and diseases using various plants. In this book, we're going to explore 3 such herbs that grow around the Arklay Mountains and provide information on those plants with medical properties. Each herb has a different colour and a different effect or as a medical plant. The green one recovers physical strength, the blue one neutralizes natural toxins, while the red herb does not have any effect by itself. The red herb is only effective when it is mixed with other herbs. For example, if you mix this herb with a herb that recovers physical strength, the recovery effect will be tripled. By adjusting the amount and experimenting with these 3 herbs, you can create various kinds of medicine. But I'll leave the details in your hands, because that's the best way to acquire true knowledge. Okay? Thank you, Mr. Botany Bookman. Chat, do you know why? This is a fun bit of trivia. Do you know why the original Resident Evil has red herbs in it? I want to see if anyone can guess. There's a really fun bit of trivia for it. So, when Resident Evil 1 came out, like the devs at the time were very much experimenting with the concept of survival horror, right? Like what resource management, scarcity in terms of resources. So they basically wanted that to, you know, encourage the players to pick up items. And, you know, in the sense of the red herbs, it was very much an inventory blocker. It was just in there to waste space until you get a green herb. So it was the devs' way of basically being like, you need to pick up what you think you need in this situation, and it encourages combinations as well, because you rarely combine items in Resident Evil until outside of red herbs and green herbs. So by having that mechanic in the original game, they encourage you to combine, to remember that mechanic exists, and they also create another item to the resource pool when it comes to scarcity. And I think that's really cool. Like, you think about how much effort was put into this game, and you can kind of just overlook the stupid, crappy dialogue. That's why, like, even though I think Resident Evil 4 Original doesn't have a great story, although I still love the dialogue, like, I can't hate it. Because it's a game that, like, has such a deep understanding of entertaining gameplay, and horror, and combat, and scarcity, and resources, that I don't think any other game since has captured that feeling of resource management. Even Resident Evil 7 and 8. They didn't factor in those of us who spent an additional hour of playtime running their ass back to the item box until they have a dispensary worth of herbs in there. Yeah. I mean, you become just like a fucking vending machine, basically. Right, that's Jill Valentine! Oh, I died. I think the green blood is good. It's gonna get me in the kids section on YouTube. I think I finished Resident Evil 1. We make a 4 first stage based until like, yeah, like this game isn't that difficult. People always talk about how hard this game is. Definitely, oh, you're talking about the remake. I found the remake pretty fucking difficult, not gonna lie, especially when the Crimson Heads appeared and you had to like burn the corpses to make sure they wouldn't come back as Crimson Heads. Wait. Can you not unequip your gun, Flower? That might be a good idea. It's locked. A carving of a helmet. People said RE0 was hard, to be honest. No. I wouldn't say Resident Evil 0 was hard. I'd say it has moments of heightened stupidity in it. That section at the end of Resident Evil 0, when I was telling you that in that game, but that fog ate me. I lost 40 minutes of progress, and I sat down and I was like, fuck this game. I'm not playing this again. No enemy should be able to insta-kill you. Especially how the devs fucking knew that. They knew what they were doing there. You can't argue me they didn't know what they were doing with that. Putting that enemy that late into that fucking pot section. Because the devs have to take into account the fact that players... Oh, he's not dead. The devs have to take into like knowledge that the players will have those sections where they're not going to save for long periods of time. You can't be a game dev and not know that. Are you dead? I'm not going to kill you because I don't want to waste the ammo right now, so...
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
Whoa, this hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first. There must be a back door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Okay, let's separate again.
Just a moment. I found something.
What is it?
It's a weapon. It's really powerful, especially against living things. Better take it with you.
What does that mean?
I have this.
Thank you. I'll take this then.
What did he give me? Whoa, I haven't even got a grenade launcher yet. Fucking spoilers. Thanks, Barry. That maybe he's not so bad after all. I'm sure he won't betray us later. Also, Maelstrom, you mentioned, what are your overall thoughts on the Ink mechanic? I like it a lot. I don't hate when these games force me to resource manage, because I think that very much the expectation is that, like, this game is meant to be scary, and part of that fear comes from the resource management. Whether you have enough healing items to survive an enemy encounter, or enough bullets to shoot a zombie dead, that dread from not having enough items, that anxiety, is 50% of the horror in these games. These games aren't scary in the same way Resident Evil is, because Resident Evil... Oh, sorry, Silent Hill is. Because Silent Hill is based around psychological horror. They give you endless resources because the main form of horror from those games is the mental kind of torment of seeing this character do awful things and seeing the world shift around you. That is the main premise of Silent Hill. But Resident Evil, the main fear comes from, oh god, my weapon isn't reloaded, a zombie's about to hit me, I'm going to lose progress. Because that's how the ink ribbons work. They are in the game to make you scared. Because everything you have is limited. Your life feels finite. You feel like you could die and actually lose something valuable. And for me, that is like great. Now, I don't hate it not being in the later games because they're doing something different, and obviously it's a very stigmatized thing because people don't like it. I understand why people don't like it. I love it. I think it's a great mechanic. I can't see them bringing it back though for, you know, global appeal, but I do enjoy it a lot. I think it is what makes Resident Evil scary, in my opinion. And in the games where you just get given an abundance of resources, it loses that horror. Resident Evil 6 gives you endless ammo. You don't feel scared because the main source of the horror from Resident Evil isn't there anymore. Like, these games aren't scary because of the monsters, they're scary because of like your reaction to them, the gameplay. And as long as Requiem's kind of doing that, because Requiem has the grey segments. Oh shit, the best cutscene in the game is about to happen. What? What? He didn't come back alive in the original game? What the fuck? Kenneth, he's dead. Can I have a grenade launcher, please? What do you fucking mean? What are you talking about? That... Chat, I don't think this game knows what a grenade launcher is because it's not a fucking bazooka. Bazooka doesn't have acid rounds. You can't put acid rounds into a fucking bazooka. It has rockets. What are you talking about? They should rename the grenade launcher in Requiem into the bazooka for old time's sake. Are you joking? Well, people won't know what a grenade launcher is, Flower. Also, I like how this is red blood, even though the rest is green. Will you take the bazooka, Flower? They're good for a veruca. Yes, I will. Possibly a mistranslation. I mean, the acid rounds didn't get mistranslated. They cut out the blood scene. Well, Barry shows up and he's like, blood. So they kept me up in Resident Evil 1 Remake, which was my first instance of it, and had to stream for an extra hour because I couldn't fucking save and it was annoying as fuck. No, yeah, I remember that. And that's a very streamer issue. We've had streamer issues like that before though, right, Maelstrom? Like, I had it with Persona 5, where I refused to do the palaces until certain times because I wanted to do it on stream, and I knew when the free time activities were coming up, and that really fucked me over in some of the parts of that game. It's just a thing that happens when you stream, which is why when I get around to playing Resident Evil, when I go around, what am I talking about? When I get around to playing Requiem, I'm not going to have that issue because it's going to be recording, so I can just end whenever I want. I don't think I've told this story to some people in chat, but yesterday I went for a walk down the river. There's a lovely river that runs past my, runs near my house. That's for Furby if you want to find out where I live. Doxing information? No. There's a river that runs near my house. I went for a lovely walk down it on Wednesdays. I always do that, and it's nice. It's very relaxing and gives me a bit of peace of mind. And a little blackbird flew directly in front of my face, and it scared the shit out of me. And then it went on the nearby branch and then started, like, laughing. And I was like, what is going on right now? Is this real life? Did a bird just do that because it wanted to be mischievous? I didn't know birds were that smart. But then you find out that most birds are dicks, so it kind of makes sense. There's nothing inside. Blood. Will you take the emblem? Yes. We'll be saving the acid rounds for the final boss, chat. A dusty looking grandfather clock. Just make sure you befriend any local folk. Yeah, I know, I saw a crow also on my walk, and he was very friendly. He was just chilling out in a tree and doing a bit of cawing. And you have bodyguards around town, and they can also bring you small little things, small little items. Crows are very chill. They don't attack you unless like you're dicks to them. A fine grand piano. Can't Chris play the shit out of the piano? They also remember people, so if you slight one of them once, they'll fuck you up next time they see you. Yeah. I love crows. They're brilliant. They're fluffy boys. He's Kenneth. Oh, he's Kenneth. I thought the guy upstairs was Kenneth. Now he's become a mere shadow of his former self. What does that even mean? He's dead. His head is like disconnected from his body. Right, we have a bit of a problem, chat, because I can't save right now, and we've done a lot of progress. Luckily, I have the power of rewind. The guy upstairs is... Oh, yeah, it is, because Forest. I think this is Forest. Blood. God, what an iconic game. I feel like... It's a weird thing to say, chat, but I feel like Resident Evil is a still very underrated IP. People don't give it the credit it deserves, I feel, a lot of the time, for how important it is to the kind of shooter genre. It is a game series that is thriving today. Capcom, I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know why they care so much, but they are knocking it out of the park on all accounts with this game series. What? I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, that's time for the shotgun, I think. What was that? You fucking side attacked me. Oh! The other power that Joel gets in this version is the power of time. Indeed. It's a shame she can't use it to, you know, be more popular in the game. It's amazing to me how they made Resident Evil 3 remake and did nothing with that version of Jill. Like, they were testing the waters to see if people wanted Jill to come back, and then they did nothing with her. I guess she was in the TV shows. Oh, fuck off. Oh. I think we should heal, chat. I think we should heal. I think we've gone off a long enough time without healing that I think it's time to actually do a cheeky heal, maybe. Oh god, can I not rewind any further? Hey. No, I want to go back. No. Chat, we're gonna have to use a grenade launcher in a second. I do remember there being a save point downstairs. So... Ooh. Fuck. Alright, let's solve another puzzle, chat. You ready for this? Right, okay. Right, so we need to move the colors so they're in the right position. Let's do that. That is now in the right position. Wait. Oh, I fucked it up. This reminds me of Onimusha. Big brain time. Big brain. God, I love the music in this game. It's so good. This is the one with the good soundtrack in it, chat. No! Oh, thank God I got the powers of time. Otherwise, that would have been awful. Oh, thank God I'm so clever, right, chat? No. I will admit to a number of things. Enjoying survival horror and Metroidvanias. I just enjoy video games that, like, fuck you over on, like, a greater level. Like, I love the shit out of Mio just because of how mean it was. It was one of the meanest video games I've played this year. There was a mechanic in Mio. Small spoiler warning, chat, if you don't want to be spoiled for this. In Mio Memories in Orbit, there is a mechanic in the game where slowly across the experience, you will lose your max HP. So, even getting health upgrades, you will still be on around the same amount of HP across the entire game. Now, you might be wondering, chat, that sounds fucking awful. Well, there is another part of that. All the enemies also lose their max HP. So, it actually balances out. So, you do need to still get health pickups. You say you like me in games, you didn't like Goldman? Well, I didn't like Goldman because I didn't like how it affected me physically. I don't mind being affected on a mental level, but Goldman made me want to puke. I did not have a good time with that game, chat. If you've been seeing Goldman, maybe you'll like it. I didn't like it at all. It made me want to bath. It was very disgusting. Never heard of Goldman before? It's fine. I don't want to shit on it too much because they really did put a lot of work into the animation, and it's not my place to be like, this game's shit. I think it shouldn't exist. I don't think that at all. I think that it should exist, and I'm glad people like it. But personally, I have nothing to add to it because I found it like. I think I have a better way of describing it now, Hellseth, after playing it. The visual styling was too much. It was overwhelming. And because of that overwhelming nature of it, it just became really obnoxious. It was too distracting. For a game that wanted to have a very straight and narrow storyline, you can't have that and eat your cake too. The blur and the screen shake and stuff was too much. Yeah, or even just the animation in general. Like, there was a thing called over-animating. That is a thing. Where a game has too much going on. To use an example of that where it's used well, I think of the game Everhood. Everhood is a great little indie music RPG I played in 2021, I think? And it was a game that had psychedelic visuals. The visuals were nuts, and they made you feel sick. But that was purposeful, because the gameplay itself was very simple, and the visuals were meant to distract you from avoiding the attacks. And because of that, the game worked really well, because you had to deal with all the stuff they were throwing at you in terms of stimulus, and then fight against it. And I think that was excellent. It was a really punishing and precise platform. Yeah. We're going to work out what was a platform because the art was so much. That wasn't necessarily the issue for me. For me, it was how difficult it was. And the fact that all the projectiles were out of order. I've got the wrong gun. I've got the grenade launcher. Oh, no, sorry, not the grenade launcher. The bazooka. I can't believe it's called the bazooka. Was it called the bazooka in the PS1 version, chat? Was it called the bazooka? I need to know. Because that is a very stupid name. Because it's not a bazooka. That's like calling a pistol a shotgun. I should bring some healing with me just in case. I'll put the shotgun ammo away. I'm not going to use more than 7 bullets, I don't think, out there. And I'll bring out one of the mixed herbs. I do need to kill this little shit outside, though. Let's get ready. I pressed the wrong button, chat. Oh God. You fucking idiot. You deserve to die, Jill. Die. You deserve it. Die. Wow. What? What's going on? There we go. Right. I think the pathfinding was a little bit off. I don't know why. I think I was in a part of the room where it couldn't get to me. But that's good to know. I'm going to run to that corner straight away. I thought Flower was good at Resident Evil. I mean, I've never played this game before, so I don't know what's going to be behind all the doors. But also, like, Resident Evil 1 is quite a difficult game, I feel. It's probably the hardest Resident Evil game. Finally, the dog worked it out, yeah. He finally figured out what the fuck he was doing. Like, my guy, couldn't you work it out a little bit fast? I'm terrible at this, by the way. I should save after doing all my inventory management. But now I've got to do it again. No, I don't want more shotgun shells. I want the shotgun. Do that. Combine this with this. Combine this with this. The music's still playing. I can't shoot him before I get out of the door, chat. He was trying something different there. Okay, so zombie is going to show up here, so I need to do this in a way where the zombie dog will not spawn before I kill this guy. Do that. And then the zombie dog will show up. So I need to move forward, and then I'll move back. Move Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh, okay, no, we're gonna redo that. Oh, come on! He kept hitting me right before he had the perfect angle on me to keep doing that over and over again. Oh my god. Well, Flower suffers in deadly silence. Yeah. Ugh. That was me just now. That visual of Chris getting attacked in that intro was me. I don't think it's 2010, chat. I could be wrong about that. Why does it say 2010? I think it might be a bit later than that. A bit later than 2010. Although, realizing that 2010 is 16 years away, I don't like that. I don't like that at all, chat. I don't enjoy. No. I didn't want to do it, chap. We might employ the save state. Just so we don't have to go through this process every single time. Me neither. 2010 doesn't feel that long ago. No, it doesn't. You know what's even crazier, chat? I read a comment about this recently. Did you know that the Ocarina of Time remake is closer to Ocarina of Time than we are to the Ocarina of Time remake? Mm-hmm. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Yep. I think the Ocarina of Time remake came out in 2012? And Ocarina of Time came out in 1999. That's 13 years. We are 14 years away from the Ocarina of Time remake. I don't like thinking about that, chat. Okay, that worked good. It's Shift F1 to do a save state, chat. I'm gonna run and see if that... Okay, there we go. Doesn't matter, though, because he hit me immediately anyway. Oh? Oh. About the 3DS version of the remake? The only one that exists, right, Michael Patterson? I don't think they made another version of that. You can only play that on 3DS. Nintendo have the power to, you know, port that to the Switch too. They haven't done that though, so still shocked that remake never made it to Switch in some fashion. Yeah, sure, that's the saying. I got the bazooka! I don't have the shotgun! Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh, that was perfectly timed. Oh my god, that couldn't have been any better timed for that to happen. They put 3 dogs in that room? Jesus Christ, Resident Evil 1, the Deadly Silence. The Deadly Silence is me, apparently. Was eating shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. The gun is currently 4 pixels, chat. Remember when they were going to port Resident Evil 2 to the Game Boy? Well, was it the Game Boy or was it the Game Boy Advance? I think it was the Game Boy. Fucking 4 hits! Oh, come on! There is a Game Boy Color version of Rally 1, if that's what you mean. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, that's pretty nuts, Capcom. I don't know why you did that. There we go. There we go, did it. Oh, we cleared the room. Oh my god, man. Oh, fuck my life. That was way too difficult. Okay, we got... Well, I can deal with zombies. Hello? That sounds like a lot of them around that corner, chat. Silent but deadly. Woo! He wasn't behind the corner, he was behind me. There's something silent about them. I don't know why the game's called Deadly Silence. But they're pretty loud. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we doing good though, Pastry? Have you been hearing the reviews for Requiem and how good it is? But I don't know if you like those games because you don't like Resident Evil 4. Maybe that hasn't like made you excited. I don't know. Okay, I know to do it this way. We need to get the chemicals. When I say 3D, I mean it's made to look like a 3D perspective, but it's all over the place. Yeah, I don't know why Capcom did that. Like, who was that for? I haven't really saw the thing and nothing has fallen in my lap about it either. That's all good. Well, you're not dead. Oh! No! Kill! Oh, you penis! Got the contrary, Flower. I don't have a penis. That's true, actually. Sorry, Joe. That's a good point. What did you think of Resident Evil 4 remake? Maybe it was way better gameplay-wise than OG4. So yeah. I remember you didn't like how long it went on for. And that's fair. Like, I also think the island goes on a bit too long. But I can't really hate the island though, because I like the regenerator part a lot. And it kind of feels like an accumulation of everything you learned at that point as well. I do think it's weaker than the castle and the village though. I think the island goes a bit long, but I actively hated the island, the OG4. Story is just a story which is done, but the characters are fine. Ashley was good. Yeah, Ashley was good. She was vastly improved in the remake. I do agree. Oh, okay. We got the blue eye for the lion. Obviously, I'm playing the best Resident Evil game right now. I do regard Resident Evil 1 HD as my second favorite Resident Evil game outside of 4. Because 4 is just perfect in my eyes. So this new game getting all this attention has me excited, chat. Oh, thank God. Finally, some good fucking ammo. Nothing special. The HD remake. Doesn't a zombie... Oh, this is the Itchy Scratchy chat. This is Itchy Scratchy. Oh. Okay, this music isn't appropriate, chat. Hold on. Keeper's Diary. May 9th, 1998. At night, I played poker with Scott the guard, Alias, and Steve the researcher. Oh, it's Steve, chat. He was really lucky, but I think he was cheating. What a scumbag. May 10th, 1998. Today, a high-ranking researcher asked me to take care of a new kind of monster. They look like gorillas without any skin. Oh God, I forgot about these guys. They told me to feed them live food. When I threw in a pig, they were playing with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before they actually eat it. That's an actual monkey. At around 5 o'clock this morning, Scott came in and woke me up. He was wearing a protective suit that looked like a spacesuit. He told me to put one on as well. I heard there was an accident in the basement lab. No wonder that those researchers never rest, even at night. I've been wearing this annoying spacesuit since yesterday. I feel all musty, and my skin is very itchy. By way of revenge, I didn't feed those dogs today. Now I feel better. I went to the medical room because my back is all swollen and itchy. They put a big bandage on my back, and the doctor told me I did not need to wear the spacesuit anymore. I guess I can sleep well tonight. When I woke up this morning, I found another blister on my foot. It was annoying, and I ended up dragging my foot as I went to the dog's pen. They had been quiet since morning, which is very unusual. Deadly silence. Found that some of them had escaped. I'll be in real trouble if the higher-ups find out. Even though I didn't feel well, I decided to go see Nancy. The first day off in a long time, but I was stopped by the guard on the way out. They say the company has ordered that no one leave the grounds. I can't even make a phone call. What kind of sick joke is this? May 16th, 1998. I heard a researcher who tried to escape from this mansion was shot last night. My entire body feels burning hot and itchy at night. When I was scratching the swelling on my arm, a lump of rotten flesh dropped off. What the hell is happening to me? Fever gone but itchy. Hungry and eat doggy food. Itchy, itchy, Scott killed him. Ugly face so killed him. Tasty. Itchy tasty. What a lovely story. A classic. Classic bedtime story to read to your children, cat. Because that he kept writing, I appreciate the fact that he kept writing a date in. He kept up to date at the very least. Like he was, you know, turning into a zombie, but he was very punctual. Like, that's quite commendable. Right, chat, we're kind of at a point where I don't know what to do. This scene would have been better if you entered the room and he was like at the table writing a diary and all like, "Rah!" I thought he appears in the cupboard after you read the diary. Did they change that around? I kind of don't like that. I kind of prefer it in the original game. I kind of prefer how it is before, where it appears after you read the journal. For a long time, I couldn't remember if Ichi was Resident Evil 1. No, it's 1. It's 1. I think it was always that he first, book second. I don't know why I remember him appearing second, or him appearing after the book. I kind of would prefer if he did, because I think that'd be scarier. I like how he put himself in that cupboard, though. I don't know how he did that. Flower prefers the imaginary version. I like the version in my head. That's, you know, mine. I like my version more, actually. I don't like these. I don't like fan fiction. Also, Pastry, the grenade launcher in this game is called a bazooka. Just wanted you to know that. There's like a fucking 3D image of it. Bazooki. I don't know if it was called that in the original game, but that's nuts. I thought, why is it called that? Right, we need a chemical. Right, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go save. Well, chat, I ended up getting to do a lot more of this than I thought I was going to be able to, so I'm very happy about that. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to do a lot of this today because of my dental crisis before the stream began, but I ended up getting to do more than I was. I'm pretty satisfied with what we've done. Oh, hold on, chat. Wait a second. Oh, I'm back. I had to put tea on. I got jacket potatoes. That's me trying to be the base. I like how the top of the screen becomes cheese when I've got half health. That's cool. Alright, we've got everything we need, chat. We got all the stuff we need. Let's put the ink ribbons away and let's go. The implied base. Oh, we know seals enjoy bass. The inventory noises are crunchy. Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! This is a penis mechanic, chat. I really hate this. How am I meant to avoid taking damage? What is happening? This is the touchscreen mechanic? I can't avoid damage here. I might die, chat. I might generally die here. I might generally die. Okay, well, thanks to the first aid. Thanks to the herb, you penis game. Considering I can't use it. Oh. Whoa, that healed me so much. Use the knife, Uwu. Don't say that, pastry. Why'd I say that? They heard you complaining. I don't hear you complaining. Oh, I don't know where to put the wing quest. Where do I put the wing quest, chat? Wind quest. RE1. Oh, wait, this is the shed thing, isn't it? Yeah, this is a garden thing. Okay, well, I need to take it back to the save room. The other thing we had to do involved the plant, which we've got the chemicals for. So let's do that now. Better drop him a herb. He seems antsy. Well, he had to do that because there was unavoidable damage there, Maelstrom. If I didn't do that, the game would have fucked me. Alright, let's put some chemicals in here. Kill the plant. Rest in peace, Floor Reverie. We hardly knew him. It's a shame I only get to use this overlay once, because I like it a lot. It's very silly. Me hiding behind the tyrant. I did it. What did that do? Oh god. I mean, we can try every single door we've come across, I guess. Armor! Does the tyrant meat cubes go between his teeth? What a terrible design flaw. I don't think the tyrant got a lot of time to question its existence, pastry, to be fair, so... Yeah, I don't think it knew about the tentacle. Is it a sippy straw? Explain. I don't know what you mean by that, Maelstrom. It makes me uncomfortable. Oh no! No! What dogs? This is the wrong corridor for this. Okay. Oh fuck! Here we go. Maybe that'll be easier because I can just stab them. Oh yeah. Okay, they're way easier. This is so far. Fuck! I don't want to know. No! No! What was he doing down there? What was he doing to me? Did I get an item for that? Oh! Okay, never mind. I like these sequences a lot. They're very good. Never mind. I like these sequences. They're good. Yeah. They're my favorite. Is that another gun? Oh, okay. I do remember a thing. Yes? Why would I not use a lockpick game? Oh my god! Ask and you shall receive. It's Christmas, Jill! Do you like not to get a choice in the matter here? No, I think it just forces you to do QTE sequences sometimes. Because they want to be, look at the DS features, you can use touchscreen! To be fair, I did opt in for this. I wanted to play the Rebirth version, which is apparently the version with all the touchscreen puzzles. But I wanted to do it for the puzzles, not this. Connects all the way up to his long fingernails so you can poke it in stuff and drinks. I mean, that does sound like a design feature. I think every human should have a straw as a part of their body. Whether they want it or not. Right, we're going to do a smart here, chat. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to do this. I want to combine with this. I can only hold 5 bullets. Oh, because I'm combining it with the wrong thing. Very good, Flower. Does anyone remember the room with the empty rack? Sounds like a Harry Potter book. The room with the empty rack. Broken shotgun. RE1. Broken shotgun looks sad. Why do you say this to me, Maelstrom? You're so rude. It's too dangerous to fire. Wait. It's broken. Can be switched with the hanging shotgun in the Spencer Mansion to allow the player to obtain it without activating the falling. Oh. Oh, I see. So depending on the route I take, Barry wouldn't have saved me. So I don't actually need it. I can just put it away. Well. Sorry, chat. It's gonna be in my inventory for the rest of the game. I guess we would need it if we were playing Chris, but we're not playing Chris. Let me do it for you. Just because it has like a long snoot. Anything of a long snoot, you assume is that bean pastry. You don't know the pass number. Oh wow, I not even giving me a chance to try and fake it. God damn it! I was gonna find out the answer online so I could sequence break. Everything of a long nose is a bullseye. I like how you just say that like it's fact. This is a pastry fact, so it's accurate actually. And I will send anyone who disagrees to the Friendship Dimension. Let's try the front door again. Oh. Now, I realised I could have saved a lot of time by going the other way, but shut up. Don't be mean to me or my best friend, the Tyrant, will attack you, chat. He's my best bud. Isn't that right, Tyrant? Thank you.
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
Why did I just activate? I didn't personally think, what the fuck? Did anyone do that in chat? Why did James appear? What the fuck? James? You're in this game?
This town is full of monsters. How can you sit there and eat pizza?
With a single fist, I come.
Still the best sound effect we've ever made. Oh, hydration? I actually don't have anything to drink right now. Tasty, tasty, tasty water. You have used the armor key with no U. The wrong way to spell it, chat. Will I take the handgun ammo? Oh! Do you think we're gonna get to Bjorn, chat? I don't know how far he is into this game. Does Joe even fight Yawn? I don't remember. Oh my god. Perhaps I might have a little bit too much loot now, maybe. No, they don't fight, they're pals. That a joke or is that... Is it a joke pastry or just... Okay, well, he's far too close to use. Oh, no! Oh, this is the punishment for going back now on the screens. I gotta do fucking QTE. Okay, I'm spamming. I'm ready. I killed you. I put a gun into your face. Ow. Oh, he's boy's friend, too. Ow. They're gonna, like, shoot him in, like, the groin? No, he doesn't like that. Yawn? No, Yawn, the giant snake. Fuck's sake, Maelstrom, you don't even know the name of the bosses in Resident Evil 1? Fuck. No! I mean, I just called it Giant Snake. It never introduced itself. Just a tired little guy. I don't think Yawn's very tiny. I think he's quite big, actually. Didn't realize a Giant Snake had a name? Yeah, it's called Yawn. He's just... Oh, that's why he's so tired. Right. I mean, I just got a bunch of stuff that I don't need right now, game. How the hell are you supposed to know that? I actually don't know. It is called Yawn. Like, I'm not like yucking your yums, chat. Like, it is called Yawn, but I don't know why it's called Yawn. Yeah, well, there's another giant enemy called the Black Tiger. And it's absolutely, yeah, that's a giant spider. And it's definitely not a tiger. You also fight the plant called Plant 47, and then in Resident Evil 2, you fight Plant 48. And I realized that was the sequel to Plant 47. You know, it doesn't make any sense because you'd think that the original lab is in Raccoon City, right? That's where fucking I forgot about STEM 2. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do this, chat, since we are playing this game. Oh, let's go through this right now because we're here. In Resident Evil 2, they introduce you to STEM, which is the laboratory. See you later, Maelstrom. We'll be in your chat in a second. We'll be inside you in a minute. In Resident Evil 2, they introduce us to the original laboratory of Umbrella, where the G virus, the T virus comes from, and that's fine. But it makes no sense for Plant 47 to be here, considering Plant 48 is in Raccoon City. Wouldn't it be the other way around? Right? I'm not crazy about that, right? And alongside that, since we're talking about it, I can't believe they renamed the old factory from Resident Evil 3 into fucking STEM 2. Oh, is it Plant 42? Oh, maybe I'm wrong then. Never mind, I'll eat shit. No, let's talk about an actual bad thing. In Resident Evil 3 Remake, they decided to rename the really cool old factory in that game to STEM 2, which is one of the worst names for a science laboratory I've ever heard in my life. Why is it called STEM 2? Why is it not got a different name? it shows how little they've cared, I guess, right? About Resident Evil 3. They just named it the same thing as 2, because apparently 3 can't have nice things. Ah, fuck it, yeah, it's like, I can't think of anything, just call it STEM 2. Put some, like, love and respect on the name of Resident Evil 3. Capcom. I generally can't fathom why they hate that game so much. Because it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, considering how important it is alongside 2. I know people say it's just using 2's assets, and, like, Nemesis isn't that cool, but, like, it changed the game up entirely. It introduced a dodge button. Like, 2 did more, I guess, But also Jill. Yeah, Gillian Valentine got screwed over. I agree on that front as well. Makes me sad. I want Jill to receive the love she deserves, and she did not receive that in Resident Evil 3 remake. I mean, she wasn't bad in 3 remake. I'll give the game that Jill's fine in Resident Evil 3 remake. Which is not incredible. He's just kind of surviving, I guess. Valentine was an awful tire, but I stand by it. Valentine! It's Valentine! When he just shows up and like does a pose. I am looking forward to playing as Grace in Resident Evil Requiem, because it's nice to get a new character who actually has a face and isn't just Ethan, who even after he becomes an actual character in Resident Evil 8, they still won't show his face for some reason. But they literally refuse to. Are you gonna get to me or not? I don't remember. Ooh. Hi, Jill. How's it going? Holy green herbs, Batman. Penis! No, you don't get double bites. How do we avoid the penis? Let me have your meaties is what you're gonna be saying right now. Owie! Oh, come off it! I better get a bazooka for that. Okay, I didn't get anything. Great, thank you, game, very much. Good. Yes, chat. All the green herbs! We did it. We got all of them. And that's the end of the episode. No, that would be the shittest way to end the episode. So I spent the last 5 minutes of the episode just getting all the money we needed. Right, let's save, shall we, Kupo? I've always done that. Final Fantasy IX has changed me forever because whenever I save, I always say, let's save Kupo, because that's what the Moogles say in 9. That's always stuck around. That's become part of my vocabulary. Let's save Kupo. I just do it subconsciously too. I like that. I'm not going to complain about that, you know, being part of my subconscious because it's very adorable. Let's save, Kupo. It's locked. Ah, okay. Yeah, I know, game. I know how to solve this puzzle. I don't think I even need the thing for this. Oh god, the dogs and the crows are working together. It's like real life. Like how crows like find out where prey is for the wolves and then they go look for it. It's a real life thing, chat, that happens. There's a bird in here too. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't like killing the birds, chat. I don't mind killing the people, though. Can I even heal you on these things? I can. Okay, right, good. When we're in danger, I'll heal. If I couldn't heal you, this out suck. That's a bird. That's a bird behind him. Oh, game. Whoa! Wait, whoa. I just figured something out, chat. I have swipe attacks that I can do there. If I drag the cursor, I do like a different attack. Oh, that's why. You can avoid, or the game did not make that clear at any point that I could do that. Like, not at all. Alright, where's the birds? I'm sorry. I didn't kill you. I shot you in the face with my handgun. Okay, this is very bad. Oh, wait, we might be in trouble right now. Uh-oh. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, the birds. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's a delay after you attack where you can't do anything. That's one. I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm not even pressing attack. I'm just pressing the cancel button. I got one bullet left. I've got to make it count. No! No! What? No! How did you miss? Oh, chill. Valentima. Oh, chill. Oh, no. Oh, no. How are you missing so badly? That's embarrassing. There we go, did it. The power of time travel. Yes. What did that do? Give me the peace of death and I'll give you the joy of life. I mean, I killed all your friends. Picture of an infant. Picture of a young man. There's no need to go far. Picture of a newborn baby. Picture of a tired middle-aged man. That's me. Well, not middle-aged. Picture was entitled From Cradle to Grave. Resident Evil 1 painting. I hope there's puzzles in Resident Evil Requiem. They kind of just forget about them in the later Resident Evil games. Players can obtain one of the 4 quests by solving the puzzles. Oh, I gotta leave. Hold on. Okay, well, this is pretty obvious. So, newborn baby. A picture of an infant. No, that's not an infant. There's no need to go far. Picture of a lively boy. Picture of a young man. Picture of a tired, middle-aged man. Picture of an bold-looking man. Bold-looking old man. Is that when the music started playing? Because I fucked up. I mean, the music's playing now, too. Wow! I got the Star Quest. Good job, Joe William. That was a fun little puzzle. I miss puzzles like these. Like, Village has a couple of puzzles in it, but again, it just kind of forgets about them. Like, it has the escape room segment that 7 had, I suppose, but you can't just put all your puzzles into one area. You gotta paste them. That's kind of why I'm worried a little bit about Requiem and how it's gonna balance both Grace's and Leon's combat, because Leon is gonna be a lot more action focused. So I guess Grace is going to be the one that's gonna get the puzzles more so? I don't know. I feel like you can't eat your cake and you know, you can't make your cake and eat it too a lot of the time with this stuff. But apparently 8's been getting no. what was that game called, Flower? You got it in your head. Apparently, Requiem's been getting great reviews so far, so I can't be one to judge, I guess. We need some red herbs soon. I say that, but we are getting close to this this one-off stream with this game. Did I just put the first aid herb away? I wanted to get to a boss, but again, I don't know where Yawn appears. If at all. Yawn, where are you? You in here? Probably not. Yawn. Researchers will. My dear Alma, the fact that you have received this letter is both a joy and a sorrow to me. I could not even talk to you because of that guy in the sunglasses. Alma, be calm and read this. I think I've told you that I moved to a pharmaceutical company's lab. They headhunted me. Last month there was an accident in the lab and a virus we were studying escaped. All my colleagues were all infected by the virus are dead. Well, to be more accurate, they've become the living dead. They still wander around. Some of them are knocking on my room door desperately right now. But there's no sign of intelligence behind their eyes. That cursed virus takes away all humanity from the victim. Love, joy, sorrow, fear, humor, all erased. And Alma, even the memories of the days I spent with you. Yes, I'm affected. Did everything I could, but I can only delay the progress by a few days. The most frightening thing is that I forget more about you each passing day. So I'm choosing a peaceful death rather than becoming the living dead. Within an hour, I'll have it into my eternal sleep. I do hope you understand my decision. Goodbye, and forever yours, Martin Crackhorn. I like how I read that very goofily and it was actually really a sad note. I'm sorry, Martin. Too heavy to move. I'll get there eventually. They really caked up Jill in this, by the way. Look at her right now. What the fuck? Was she that caked up in the original? I had a stupid idea. It didn't pay off. Oh, okay. I don't have to solve the puzzle here. I guess Chris did. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for solving the butterfly puzzle. Yeah, I don't think Jill gets all the puzzles in her playthrough. What? What? Wait, what? Did I push that the wrong way? Uh-oh, well, shit. I don't know what that did, if anything. It didn't do anything. Okay, let's leave. Let's leave this room. Oh! I didn't even see the ink ribbons in this room. Nice. Those more ink ribbons? The lighter. Okay, we can go to the fire now. But more importantly, we can make a mixed hub. Bow, ba, ba, bow, ba, bow, bow. Ba, ba, bow, ba, bow, ba, 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 bow, ba, bow, bow. In this instance, we are going to cause the fire, chat. Got very tense there for a second. You're probably wondering, chat, why I'm not going the down route to get to the main hall. It's because there's dogs in that one corridor, and I don't want to go through there. So we're going to be going all the way around to get back there, because why not? I don't think we're going to encounter any resistance on the way there. So doggies. No, they're bad. They're bad, Pastry. They're not good dogs. They're dead. We're putting them out their misery. They're going to regret crossing me. Who are you? Jill, dog killer, Valentine. This is the one thing that I'm not a big fan of. The fact that you need to take out ink ribbons to put them in. Or to save the game. Because then I have to put them back in, and I'll have to always go to the storage chest after I save. I mean, you could always reserve a slot for ink ribbons in the inventory, I guess. It's always worth having. This is the wrong way. Jill's outfit is very stupid. I don't like her outfit at all. It's very weird. I much prefer her outfit in 3. Like it like we're the elite. Oh, my food has arrived, chat. It's kind of awkward because like I'm still going. My food's here, chat. I do. Oh, this is an actual puzzle. Okay, chat, I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna get my food. Okay, this is a puzzle, chat. This is an actual puzzle. So we got some jewels here. Oh, what? What? I can throw them? Oh my god. Okay, well, let's look at the chat right now. What the fuck is this? I don't know. How am I meant to know how much they weigh? Okay, that weighs a lot. That weighs around the same amount. Do they weigh the same? Okay, the yellow weighs a lot more. But green? Green is small, so green, red. No way. Okay. That was a bit of an easy puzzle. I did it! I did it! Yeah, I did it. Tracy, do you remember if we need the emblem for the fire puzzle? Because I might need to pick it up when we go there. I mean, we can just get it. The save room's right next to it. Bow, ba, ba, bow, ba, bow, bow. Ba, ba, bow, ba, bow, bow. Yeah, I'm going to the fire in the dining room now. Light it up. You can't use that here. Yeah, I don't... Okay, that's not what we got to use it on. I thought it was. Lighter RE1. The first is lighting up the small dining room on the east wing to find hidden ammo. Second way is to light the fireplace in the lounge. Reveals a secret map for the second floor. This is the lounge, isn't it? No, this isn't the lounge. Where's the lounge? Where's the lounge? I don't fucking know where the lounge is, game. No, this is the dining room. Okay, where's the lounge, Resident Evil 1? I need to end this. Oh. Oh. Can I even go in that room? I have been in that room. Oh god. It was back the way I came, chat. And then what else can I use the lighter for? Okay, yeah, no, chat, we have to go back up there. But it's apparently not tied to the law. Well, chat, we're gonna go back there and find out what's in that room, and that'll probably be where we leave it for this one-off stream of this. I'll probably be playing this more on the Discord. So if you want to see me beat this game, I'll probably play it whenever I hang out in either Lena's Discord, maybe I'll pop in the Metro and do it as well, we'll see. But that's it. I had a good time playing this. This wasn't me, like, giving a review of this game. Like, I know Resident Evil 1 is good, and I kind of like some of the elements of this and how it kind of ports things. Like, the actual UI elements, the map, and the menu are really good. Less so the puzzles and the combat elements. It just kind of feels like they were kind of half-assed and they just wanted to have touchscreen stuff in this game. But no, the reason why I was playing this is because Requiem's coming out tomorrow, chat, which I am very much looking forward to. So, I'll be playing game, why not? There we go. Smells burnt. Fuck is this? Hope it's fun. Probably won't bother getting it for a long while. Probably, yeah, probably get it on sale and then you'll enjoy it then, won't you? Pastry. Yay, we got the rest of the map, I guess. We did it. Well, chat, I'm gonna say stay in this room and I'm gonna call it there. I hope you all enjoyed this one-off little look at Resident Evil Deadly Silence. I've got a dentist appointment to go to tomorrow because of my chipped tooth. I'm not looking forward to that, but hey, we have to do it, so that'll be fun for me. I hope you all enjoyed. Let's go and raid Maelstrom, shall we?